The truth of the matter is that training teaches principles that go far beyond the gym. Most people look at fitness as something isolated, a place you go, a workout you do, a result you chase. But the real value of training isn't just what it does for your body. It's what it teaches you about growth and how growth actually works. In the gym, progress is never accidental. You don't get stronger by just guessing. You don't change your physique by doing everything at once. You apply pressure, you repeat it, and over time the body adapts. That principle, what we call progressive overload, is simple but it's powerful. Small increases, repeated effort, standards that rise slowly instead of all at once. And the more you train, the more you realize something very important. The body is capable of much more than most people ever ask of it. Most people underperform not because they're pushing too hard, but because they stop too early. They assume fatigue means danger. They assume resistance means something is wrong, like I talked about in my video yesterday. But training teaches you something different. There's a difference between discomfort and an injury, between effort and recklessness, between challenge and burnout. And once you learn that in the gym, your perception of limits changes everywhere else. Your body doesn't change because you tried harder for a week. It changes because you showed up again and again, even when motivation wasn't there. And life works the same way. Discipline isn't built through intensity alone. It's built through accumulation over time, through standards you're willing to uphold daily, through doing the same fundamentals long enough for them to compound. Training also teaches us restraint, not weakness. Rest isn't the goal. Recovery isn't avoidance. They're tools. You rest so that you can apply pressure again. You recover so that you can do more. The body adapts to what you consistently demand of it, and most people never demand enough. A lot of people burn out in life the same way they burn out in the gym. Not because they work too hard, but because they worked without structure. Too much randomness, too little intention, not enough focus, no clear standard for what enough actually is. The people who last, they understand pacing. And it's not because they're afraid of effort. It's more because they respect sustainability. They know when to push, they know when to pull back, and most importantly, they know why they need to do both. Training also teaches us accountability. The weights, they don't care about how you feel. They don't care about what you intended to do. They only respond to what you consistently apply. And the truth of the matter is, life is no different. Results are always honest. They reflect habits, not our plans. Training removes excuses because the feedback is immediate. If you don't put in the work, nothing moves. And once you internalize that, it becomes harder to ignore everywhere else. The gym isn't everything. It's a training ground. It shows you what happens when effort is structured, pressure is intentional, and standards are clear, as well as when focus is there. The mistake is thinking that the lesson ends there. Our goal and what I preach is to use the gym and apply it to other aspects of life, into your habits, into your work, into how you show up for yourself daily, even when no one's watching, even when you're not getting the results that you want yet, even when you wish you could be doing better. Training shows you what you're capable of when you stop negotiating with the process, because you cannot negotiate with the process. And life demands the same thing. Apply pressure intentionally, raise your standards gradually, respect recovery without hiding behind it. Train your body, create your life. If this way of thinking resonates with you, you can find me on my other platforms linked in the description. And if you want structure around your training or your process, there are ways to work with me below. Random Branch Media, checking out.